It's me, Trisha Paytas on Broadway, and we're back. We're so back. But to be honest, it's not like we even really left to begin with. Lately, I don't know, man, it's so exciting. The devs are seemingly on something new, with like a new determination to make sure not a single one of us starves. Most recently, before Mojang 8 left no crumbs, some pretty awesome cow teasers dropped on Sunday. I cooked a video up on it, you guys loved it, so we're back again. And this time, they might be teasing a gigantic overhaul to a huge mechanic. Our teaser hype games begin this time over on Twitter like they kind of always do. Minecraft, picking out today's ride. So we got a little image right here. It's a baby zombie, 3 garage doors. We'll talk more about that, unpack it in a second. If we check the alt text right here, baby zombie in front of 3 garage doors. Ah, yes. And that's it. Thanks to my highly analytical teaser combined with the little information that we get from a different teaser with car sounds inside of it, Mojang is absolutely adding cars inside of this next update. My biggest hope and dream is that we could not only get a Dodge Challenger inside of Minecraft, I think that would be really, really cool, but also maybe that we could get cars from the actual Cars movie. Wait a second. No flipping way. There he is. Start your engine! Huh, an odd choice for this update for sure, but we go ahead and move on over to Minecraft on Instagram. Now, ever since their banger cow teaser last week, we had add-on promo, hey, the cows are inside of the game, and this weird one. So this is kind of the small problem here because it's not clear if this is literally just a meme, Minecraft perhaps reminiscing that they will indeed never be those kids again, or if it's like, maybe there's something more here, I'm not too sure. But either way, even more recently than that, this beautiful image right here. Wait a second. All right, hold on a minute. With the added context of that last one, I want to revisit this first one really quick and see 3, 2, 1. So at first, when Minecraft tweeted this image out, which was at like the most random time late in the day on Monday, I saw one of you guys tag me and say, hey, wait, why is it going 3, 2, 1? Is that a release date, like 3/21? At that point in time, I hadn't even seen any of the other social posts, so I like immediately went over to my calendar, scrolled down, and realized, hey, 3/21, that's a Friday, it could happen. And then I realized I'm mixing that up with like albums. Minecraft updates usually release on like a Tuesday or a Wednesday, not a Friday. Now, after last week, I am highly analytical with every single thing. So I took a close look at the baby zombie texture. I think that's exactly the same as it's always been, maybe. And then 3, 2, 1, the baby zombie is picking its ride. And wait a second, with this extra context right here, with my mind further widened and enlightened, on occasion, what does the baby zombie like to drive? At least on Minecraft to Java Edition, but a chicken. And that's it. This image right here, we take it with us on over to the photo analyzer. All right, over here on the photo, hold on a minute. Why is the camera over there? No, stop, please. That's my editor again. I gotta talk to him again. I can't believe they did it. All right, over here in the photo analyzer 3000, cats out of the bag. We have warm biome. We have cold biome. We have better brush color to see that, interestingly, we have warm biome, cold biome mixing and dropping straight down into the bottom into what appears to maybe go ahead and sharpen this image a little bit, and maybe, I don't think that even, wrong layer, I don't know if that even really helped. It's a chicken coop, guys. Down at the bottom of the image, we have warm, cold chicken coop. Now, due to the fact that there is a mere, like, 3 pixels inside of this image, it's super compressed on Instagram. Minecraft, if you're gonna keep doing this, please put the real juicy images on Twitter, because at least, like, I can download them and check them out. I went ahead and got to work for you here. Nobody else would do it, but I had to do it. I went ahead and created a 1-to-1 model with some slight issues to it, I'll admit it, inside of my world. All right, so first things first, taking a look back at this image right here, we'll focus on the center part for a second. I don't know if I'm going crazy or what, but this image right here, the dirt all over the place, it's like so hard to tell, but that dirt totally looks like a different dirt, or like I'm an otter or something. Maybe it's like just rooted dirt, I'm not too sure. The one thing about this image right here, and I'm definitely not crazy with this, but it's like totally like deeply oversaturated or something, because the grass isn't usually that warm. I mean, it's that, or they're changing the biome tinting inside of the plains, maybe? I'm not too sure. Now, I want to say, whatever Maestro cooked this build up, oh my gosh, Mojang, hire that builder, because they're cooking here. This is such a fire chicken coop design. I hope I got it right. I don't know if a chicken would really technically fit in there, but like aesthetically, I mean, top of the shelf here, this thing is beautiful with the trap doors, the small like pen area around it using a different trapdoor as like a proper door. Oh my god, I've never thought about that before. Even the window on like the rest of the chicken coop, and don't even get me started on the ladder, the step up into the coop. Wow, this thing, I mean, it's a banger here. It looks so good. I saw people talking about pretty much instantly, hey, what if this is maybe like a teaser at a new structure coming to the game? And I mean, I'm not gonna say absolutely not. I guess you never know, but this does give a little bit more of like a player-made custom build situation instead of like a proper brand new structure. But, I mean, on the other hand, with the new preview cycle that just kicked off last week, we did find some interesting code, and more on it in this video right here, but long story short, it seemed to hint at a new seed template coming to Minecraft Bedrock, which usually only happens if there's a new biome, or a structure, or maybe in the case of this thing, a new generation feature, if you will, coming to the game. Not gonna lie, this would be a really fire structure to be able to find too. Like, it's so beautiful. Now, this image right here, I think it does have maybe a little bit more than perhaps just the chicken coop update, but go ahead and keep this thing in mind for a second. We'll come back to it. Next up, TikTok. This video right here, I'm gonna stop talking, listen. It's beautiful. Now, if I wanted to cosplay in-game and try and recreate the situation, what would I be cosplaying as in-game to recreate this little situation? I mean, look, guys, that does it right there. What is the single mob in the entire game that likes to eat seeds and is being tempted? Right here, we can see myself backing up, and yeah, you can't see the chicken. It's exactly the same. I'm tempting the chicken to try and bring it over to somewhere, hopefully, to make sweet love with another chicken. If there was any doubt about it before, which I'm not gonna lie, the carpet was, well, exactly that, just a bit. I think Mojang is not actually adding cars. The whole time, it's been chicken teasers. Ooh-wee, the games that Mojang has been playing with us throughout this update cycle, they're fire. This is going to go down in the books as one of the most exciting updates of all time, especially if they keep this up until, like, we are feature complete. Never mind that Mojang kind of revealed all of these features a long time ago, 25W02A, with his whole spawns cold and warm farm variant animal tag. This would normally be the part of the video where I'm like, hey, remember to tap the like button, and down below, maybe take a guess. What do you think these teasers are? But I think it's so obvious, guys. The chicken is absolutely coming next, and oh boy, that makes me really wonder about the future and maybe this other cross-eyed friend right here. But don't you leave yet, because I think there's maybe a little bit more potentially to these images, and I think like basically everybody might be missing. Alright, so the rough one with this image this time is the first one. It doesn't give us much more else than, hey, the baby zombie's looking for a new ride. There are 3 potential rides, so 3 different chicken, warm, cold, and temperate. Where things really get interesting is back over at this picture right here, though, because we've got a warm biome, we've got cold biome, we've got chicken coop. Think back to last week's snapshot, one of the largest parts of this snapshot, but at the same time, one of the parts of the snapshot that's kind of getting overlooked. I mean, it's the desert ambiance. We've got all the new sounds inside of the desert biome and the Badlands biome. Alright, so flipping things over to the other biome inside of the teaser, we've got the cold biome, and listen. I mean, yeah, there's literally nothing. It still sits weird to me that we only have ambiance for one specific set of biomes in the game, the desert and the Badlands. How about the cold ambiance? You could totally have some cold, airy wind in here, and even some kind of like almost crystal-sounding ice sound playing from time to time, or like literally anything else. I wonder if we're about to get cold biome ambiance. If this image is necessarily hinting at that, I'm not too sure, but it is interesting that there's no ambiance for any of the cold biomes and only the warm ones right now, but both of these sets of biomes are getting tons of love inside of this update. Let's see if it's still broken, though. I think Mojang needs to redefine the cold biomes because a tempered cow inside of the biome that is literally called a snowy biome, that's a little weird. And, oh, but if I walk into the cold taiga? Yes, okay, so it's cold there, but it's, I don't know, it's weird. So then in this image, you be my guest. Make fun of me down below, or tell me maybe I'm onto something. The dirt, it's a little weird. The chicken coop, and maybe it's a different structure. If there were other plants dotting the background, I mean, it's unclear. This image is compressed and crunched down so many times that it's like you can't really see anything else inside of any of these images here, but this stands out. We absolutely need snow logging to come to the game too. Look at how bad. Or wait a second. I don't know. It's so compressed. Is snow logging right here, or is this just like plain grass blocks just sitting on the snow? I can't tell. Now for this final bit here, I want you to go ahead and take a seat and open your mind, expand it a little bit, because last week on TikTok, this teaser right here was the cow teaser that we talked about in last week's video. It was really fun. After that, we have not one, but 2 really interesting teasers. Hey, teasers, I don't know if you want to call them that, but maybe more like promo for the cow update or whatever. We've got a minecart Steve, a minecarting inside of the minecart, sailing, cruising around inside of many different areas, and then the cows are always consistently on the minecart tracks. Wait a second. Minecarts. Wasn't there something happening with minecarts, allegedly? So I absolutely love the teasers. They're really great. I guess with them, we always just have to be careful, but this is where stuff starts to get a little bit confusing because that cow teaser, it could totally just be promoting that, hey, oh man, cows, they ain't this funny. They're always in a way. But at the same time, at least on Minecraft Java, we have this interesting minecart improvement toggle that I think was pretty much universally loved, and they haven't touched it in a long time. Could a minecart update be making its way to the game in this update? Because I feel like it could make sense. After all, with this update, it's kind of giving revamped wild update combined with 1.20, go out into your world and explore and find everything type 5. It would kind of be a perfect add-in to this update all about exploration to say, hey, take the minecarts, maybe improve them even more beyond whatever happened inside of that toggle months and months ago. But yeah, just actually add them to the game and update them. Now, in between that minecart cow teaser over there and this cow teaser over here, we have maybe the most fascinating one of all. So into this little story, we've got Minecraft Steve walking around using a mob farm, sliding over to enchanting table, and oh, bane of arthropods. After that disappointing moment, the head is hung, we walk back over to the mob farm, and then, oh, the bane of arthropods again, and a little bit of rage fit, back over to the mob farm one more time, back over to enchanting, oh, it's intense this time, and then, wait for it, the bane of arthropods again. Again, this could literally just be some random meme that they posted on the Minecraft TikTok account because it's only found there. But I think this is interesting on a couple of different levels because one, Minecraft knows that Bane of Arthropods is kind of disgusting and they're making a bit of a joke out of it. Makes me wonder if Mojang agrees, like, hey, maybe this enchantment... excuse me. Like, hey, maybe compared to the other enchantments, this enchantment is kind of lacking, and maybe Mojang would either add more arthropods into the game, or maybe just change or buff the enchantment somehow. But then also, there's the wider picture here of perhaps the entire enchanting system in general. I mean, after all here, the enchanting system is one of those systems that's been in Minecraft for like a long time, and it's been years on years, a decade since they last changed this stuff. Could it make sense inside of this update? I mean, at this point, it might be kind of random, but is it a system that maybe needs a little facelift, a touch-up for the modern era? Totally. Consider the fact that there are some missing enchantments on Minecraft Bedrock Edition still, and I don't know, maybe it's a reach, or maybe it's something, I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Either way, Bane of Arthropods is garbage, and enchanting system, it definitely feels a little old. One final thing here, this could literally just be KBDog's troll posting, so take this all, it could possibly mean nothing, but inside of this image right here, we've got a horse and then a cow and whatever, and he just randomly says, horse in my Minecraft world. Then he says, I hate horses, my Minecraft horse died in my Minecraft world. So this is most likely just troll posting, it means literally nothing at all, but you also, never know. Updating horses inside of this update could kind of fit in perfectly. Now smash like, subscribe if you haven't yet, because tomorrow is going to be a banger. We've got a snapshot and absolutely a live stream too. Thanks for watching, everybody. It's actually been me, Waddles, and until next time, I'll probably be in my studio right here, just standing and staring at the fireflies. Goodbye.